Good morning, and welcome to another short devotional for Black Rock Baptist Church and also Morristown Baptist Church. We've been looking at the topic of prayer, and I want to speak to you this morning on the topic of when you feel hopeless, pray. Jonah chapter 2, verse 1 is where we're focusing this morning. Have you ever felt swallowed up by life? Maybe you're surrounded by conflict and worry and guilt and depression, and you feel hopeless. I hope you're not feeling that right now today. But at some point in life, I think we all go through that. You might lose a loved one. You might lose your job. You might get bad news about your health. When you're faced with a hopeless situation, think about what Jonah did. After Jonah had run from God's mission for his life, God's purpose for his life, God prepared a great fish to swallow him up. And after that fish has swallowed him, he sat in the belly of that great fish, and Jonah looked up to God. In fact, the entire second chapter of the book of Jonah is just about Jonah praying while he sinks into the ocean and gets swallowed by a great fish. It's a lesson for us that when we're feeling overwhelmed, we need to look to God in prayer. From the very first verse of chapter 2, we see Jonah turning to God. The verse says, "From inside the fish, Jonah prayed to the Lord his God." Some problems in life never go away unless we learn to look to God in prayer. In Mark chapter 9, some of Jesus' followers had been trying to drive out demons, but they were unsuccessful. They found they couldn't do it. And they approached Jesus and they said, "Why? Why can't we cast out demons?" Jesus responded in Mark chapter 9, verse 29, "This kind can only come out by prayer." By prayer. Some problems are so deeply rooted that only persistent prayer will lead to a solution. It's not just about a one-time prayer either. If you really care about something enough, you'll pray more than once. If you're not willing to pray more than once, then you probably don't care very much about that problem. If you truly want to see something happen in your life, you will pray about it over and over and over again. God wants to see whether you want it desperately enough to keep on praying. He's more interested in building your faith, maturing your walk with Him, than He is in answering every little prayer. If you're feeling hopeless today, look up to God. Keep praying. Never give up. God bless. Have a wonderful day. And until we meet again, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.